A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that could redefine the future of France's economy, Prime Minister François Bayrou is set to unveil a drastic budget reduction plan amounting to 40 billion euros on Tuesday. This announcement comes as the French government grapples with a burgeoning public deficit that has reached alarming levels. Opposition parties are on high alert, warning that they may seek to topple his minority government if they perceive the proposed cuts as excessively harsh. The political landscape has shifted dramatically since President Emmanuel Macron's decision to call for a snap legislative election last year, resulting in a hung parliament that has struggled to address rising spending and an unexpected tax shortfall. Bayrou, a centrist veteran known for his fiscal conservatism, faces an uphill battle as he attempts to navigate this precarious situation. His proposed budget cuts include controversial measures such as the elimination of 2 public holidays, limiting tax breaks for the wealthy, and reducing the number of civil service jobs. These cuts are aimed at curbing France's escalating debt, which Bayrou has described as a mortal danger to the nation. In a compelling speech to lawmakers, he emphasized the urgency of the situation, stating, "It's the last stop before the cliff, before we are crushed by the debt." Bayrou's warning that the country's debt is increasing by an alarming rate of 5,000 euros every second has struck a chord with many, highlighting the dire need for reform. The Prime Minister's plan is not without its challenges. With France's public deficit currently at 5.8% of GDP, significantly above the EU's maximum threshold, Bayrou's goal is to gradually reduce this figure to below 3% by 2029. However, implementing such sweeping cuts could provoke backlash from various political factions. The far-right National Rally Party has already expressed its opposition to the budget cuts, and left-wing parties are likely to resist any welfare reductions. As Bayrou seeks to build consensus in France's fractured parliament, the threat of a no-confidence vote looms large, particularly in light of the recent history where his predecessor was ousted over budgetary disputes. Bayrou's approach to fiscal policy stands in stark contrast to the previous administration's strategies, which many critics argue failed to address the fundamental issues of overspending. Macron's legacy is now at stake as he entrusts Bayrou with the monumental task of stabilizing the nation's finances. The Prime Minister's proposals also include a solidarity contribution from the wealthiest citizens and the freezing of welfare benefits and income tax brackets in 2026. A move that is sure to face scrutiny from various sectors of society. The implications of these budget cuts extend far beyond the political arena. They resonate with everyday French citizens who are already feeling the pressure of rising living costs and economic uncertainty. As public sentiment shifts, the government must tread carefully to avoid alienating its constituents. Bayrou's assertion that excessive borrowing is a dead end reflects a growing awareness among policymakers about the need for sustainable financial practices. In the coming days, all eyes will be on the parliamentary session as Bayrou presents his budget plan. The success of his proposals will not only determine the fate of his government, but also set the tone for France's economic trajectory in the years to come. With financial markets closely monitoring the situation, the stakes have never been higher. As the country stands at a crossroads, the decisions made in the next few weeks could have lasting repercussions for the French economy and its citizens. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.